he would probably have to go to make that deal happen.
Voicemail. Let's run it.
Let's go next. Brooklyn. You know it. Yo, Keith, Hudson, Rob. I'm listening to the show. Dope show. But Day'Ron Sharpe, sometimes I feel like he deserved more minutes than Doe. Because he's out rebounding. He's the best rebounder on the team. That's not debatable. And if CJ or Twin is not knocking down the shots, give him his minutes too. And he's more impactful at a 4, in my opinion, opposed to a 5. I think he's a small 5, but he's a big 4. He don't guard the perimeter good on the defensive side of the ball, but you keep him around the paint. So with a coaching adjustment, it can work. So I want to see Jacque Vaughn work with him. And I like Ed Sumner at the backup point guard. And I don't know if y'all, care about this or not, but DDJ's been balling lights out with the Long Island Nets. And if we can't get Ed Sumner to be the backup point guard like the Orlando Magic game, then we need DDJ in that lineup next to Cam Thomas because, they've been teammates since last season and they got some chemistry. So we're not a weak squad when we go deep in the bench. Jacque Vaughn just gotta, he gotta go for it and not overexert Spencer. Spencer been playing big minutes since he's been back. We don't want to see them burn out right before the playoffs and have nothing for the playoffs. But again, I'm watching the show. Shout out to Talking Next. I'm here, man.
Big fan, Breezy. Appreciate you. I think with Day'Ron, at least, putting him on the floor with Claxton kind of puts us back to where we were in the beginning of the season. We were talking about Ben Simmons on the floor with Claxton and Day'Ron in the beginning of the season on the floor with Claxton. DDJ, he's there, but I don't think he's ready for prime time. He's there in garbage time. What else did he mention? Spencer and these guys getting burnt out for the playoffs. Burn them out. Secure that number 6 seed. It's not going to be a long run. What did you guys think about what Big Fan Breezy just had to say?
Well, I mean, I think I want to see the guys that are playing on the second unit provide some bounce, some pep. So that's Sumner, that's Watanabe, guys like that. Sharpe has been that. Joe Harris has earned his minutes. He's been shooting the ball well, so you can't really knock him. But that's the main reason I've been talking about Sumner. I just think he pushes, he gives a little juice. He gives a little juice with speed, with athleticism, and that's not something Seth Curry provides. It's also not something Cam Thomas provides. That's not, where his strengths are.
Yeah, I agree with Robin. I would like to see the second unit used as a group of players that can go against the other team's starters who maybe haven't had the chance to sub out, run some pace at a tired lineup. I think they can provide a lot of punch there. Day'Ron Sharpe reminds me of like the athletic tight end who used to play basketball, who can always get in position for every catch, but never brings him down. He's been, getting his rebounds a lot better lately, but he used to have some sort of butterfingers. Happy to see that that's kind of turned around for him. But yeah, I think that they're an athletic group that can push and they can play good defense and they can, in the right situations and have shown in the right situations, to be able to provide somewhat, not the best, but somewhat of a scoring punch for the Nets. I still think our starting lineup is and will remain for the rest of the season a lineup that has 4 shooters along with Nick Claxton. I think however you construct it, that's our best lineup. That's our best scheme. But honestly, the real thing that I'm excited about with this second unit is the fact that they're showing out and they're showing that they can be assets, quite frankly, because if the idea with this Nets team is that we're reloading, and if we want to bring in someone like a Dame, you have to shorten the team, right? You have to get your excess talent off of the team to bring in new talent. And our bench pieces showing that they can contribute, whether here or somewhere else, is without a doubt a good thing. But for the rest of the season, I think they can provide a great punch. And I think if utilized correctly, could be very useful in something like a 7-game series where you're going to be seeing a lot of the same team and a lot of tired players and a lot of players playing big minutes.
Yo, if you're in the YouTube chat, smash like on your way out. We're about to wrap this thing up, but appreciate everybody pulling up with their thoughts and comments and opinions.